No.
Hi.
I literally just said we should do like an 80s like sitcom turn. That's enough of that. I think we've always wanted to make a video like
Yeah,
that.
we have. One day.
One day it'll happen.
One day we will.
Oh, jeez.
One day. How's everybody doing? Welcome. It's Sunday night.
It is. We're here.
It's 10:30. It's time to party.
It's 8 o'clock.
I know, but Wayne's World.
Okay.
Saturday night. It's 10:30. It's time to party.
I've only seen it once, so I'm not about to throw a... I don't know the references.
But even the skit on SNL. No? Might have been a little before your time.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Maybe.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Steve said, have you two been drinking already? Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
A little bit. A little bit.
But what are we here to drink now?
We're here to drink the things that we procured on our Louisville bourbon hunting video excursion trip.
Excursion trip.
Yes.
Great.
So.
And that's been about, what, a month ago?
Yeah, it's
or
about a
so?
month. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can go and watch that video. I mean, don't go do it right now. I mean, you can watch it afterwards if you want.
It's linked in the description of this video, actually.
Great. So you can see all of the things that we picked up. They're also back here. But we've been saving them to open them here with you guys on a live. And now I think we should do it.
One of them's already been opened. It was the Calumet 10-year. We did that on a...
We did. Uncorking. No.
Yes.
Well, it was an uncorking that kind of turned into a drink this or that.
True, because we brought in the McKenna. Yeah.
Whiskey Uncensored said, cheers to my Matt Madness compatriot. It's going to be fun.
That's right.
And for sure, I'll make it kind of weird. Great. It wouldn't be Matt Madness if it wasn't fun and kind of weird.
It's very true. It's very true. So.
Oh, and Glenn and Kathy want to know what happened to the Bourbon Library. There's just a little bit of...
Oh, I changed the colors.
Oh, look at you.
Huh.
What would you call it, Chad? It's not remodeling. It's
there's
a reorganization.
There's a reorg. There's a reorg.
Some tidying up. A little bit of pre-spring cleaning going on
there
right now.
It was actually good timing. We had the Bourbon Bowl two Sundays ago, and we didn't have room for 5 people in the Bourbon Library. It's not a super large room, so we brought it out here for that. And then we also had a new cabinet coming in. It's like, I'm just going to leave things out here until that gets put into place, and everything is then all nice and tidy. And then, so I don't know. We might be out here for a couple more weeks, or it might be next week that we actually go back.
TBD.
In there. Don't know.
We shall see.
It's still there.
We got to get something on our glass because we have super chats.
We do. Wow, I don't know how I changed this color, but...
It's fine. Oh, we got a super sticker?
Ooh, I like super stickers.
He likes stickers.
I like stickers. I like titles.
Oh, jeez.
Any preferences?
Is there a list somewhere, or is it?
Well, I mean, in the thumbnail. In the thumbnail was the pictures of all the bottles.
Well, I'm just gonna grab this because it's closest and it's little.
Okay.
So this is a double oak, 2023, like a small sampler bottle.
200 ml.
From Peerless, and I think that we'll just go ahead and grab that. Why not?
You're like, it's some type of small sampler
It's,
size
it
that
looks
no one else
like
has ever done before.
Alcohol, but not in a regular size bottle, in a small bottle. I don't know how to feel about it. We also have the Peerless, just a single barrel from them, and their rum barrel.
Mm-hmm. We've opened the rum. We had that with a friend.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Did I?
We took it to their house.
I don't think I did.
You were there.
I was there, but I don't think I had it.
No, I don't think you had it.
How did you feel about it?
Oh, I liked it. Well, this is dark.
I was driving, so I said, no, none for me.
Wow, this is dark. Now, the good thing about this is that it is a 2023 edition, so if we really like this, well, it's a single barrel, but it's not a pick. Well, it's sort of their pick. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I think this one needs a little...
I was going to say that, we could put it in the best of the year contention if we really like it, but... First super chat of the evening comes from Joey Tony Bag of Donuts Chocolonely. Hey, you're in a new spot. Well,
temporarily.
How's the renovation coming?
It's a vacation spot.
I just cracked your 4 Roses pick. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tony. And well, I was gonna hold for the end, but that's fine. The Bourbon Shop with Keith is the super sticker. It's a lemon character blowing
bowling
a big red heart. We could be bowling it as well.
He wasn't.
No.
A lemon character. Great. We love the lemon character. I'm glad to see he's there to keep the pear character company.
Company.
And in the fruit bowl.
Yeah.
That's great.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's
Whoa.
got some thin going on. It's.
Whoa. Yeah, that might need.
I think it might need a minute. It right now it just feels very wood grains and funky, musty. I don't know.
It's pretty. Yeah.
It might need a
enclosed
minute.
smelling.
Yeah, it feels like it's been trapped.
Have you
for a long
tried the
time.
Peerless Absinthe? No, that's the one bottle that we didn't pick up that day. We saw it there, but we didn't grab it.
Yeah.
Hey, super chat from Michelle Martin saying you inspired us with your bourbon hunt, so we did a hunt in Delaware last weekend and found both Bardstown Origin Series.
yeah.
But tonight we're drinking your Starlight.
Whoa,
Cheers.
you already got
Very
it.
nice.
Great.
That actually brings up another Wayne's World quote. Or we could be coming to you from Delaware. Hello. I'm in Delaware.
Why is this happening?
So, thank you, Michelle. Whoop,
Thank you.
there we go.
I hope you enjoy the Starlight.
Interesting. Weird nose, but let's see how it tastes.
Whoa.
Huh.
Definitely up there on the oak.
Wow. Not like their normal. I think it's right there, the Peerless Double Oak, when it first came out.
Yeah, this bottle, I was like head over heels for this bottle when it came out.
This is
Definitely got the single barrel feel of this. It's very wood forward.
You know what this is sort of reminding me now is their double oaked rye that we were kind of like, this is
That one was funky.
funky.
That one was funky.
Tobacco for sure. It's
Very
like,
much so. And just like very strong wood notes. I think for me, this one in particular is a little extra oaky for my taste. I do like the bit of tobacco. It has a nice mouthfeel. I like the proof. It feels, other than just the really strong extra wood, extra oak notes.
Yeah. What's the proof on this? 113.8. I think this one was like 114. No, 107. Okay.
Someone asked for the little s.
The littles.
The littles.
Here's the littles.
Joey Tony said. They are here. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's good.
Completely different animal than this guy.
This is still, this is the measuring stick, right? For all Peerless Double Oaks.
It is
dark.
Dark. It's like it has tobacco in it. It's so dark.
If you really love extra oaky, then I think.
And not really smoky, but could be drank with smoky, maybe.
I'm not going to finish mine. I'm going to hang on to it and see if it changes as it sits out for a bit.
That's a good point.
I
So,
think it needs some time.
jury's out on this one, but
I'm glad that what I liked was that they offered it in these tiny bottles so that we could pick it up for a much easier,
25, 30 bucks.
And if it was $25, we could go to a bar and pay for 2 pours of it.
Right.
Or we could go to a bar and buy 2 cocktails and it would cost with tip about that much. So it's like,
Or you can have
this
200
is-
mil.
Right, this is great. We can have a couple of sips, we can share it with some people, and we can see what they think about it. And I like that. So I'm just going to put it over here. Because I would like to take that, and I would like to share it.
All right.
And I'll put this back.
Okay.
So, for our options, I'll read them to you. Let's see. Well, we have those 2 other Peerless. We got a single barrel and a rum barrel finish that we can try for you. We have a McKenna that we picked up. I would prefer not to open that one just because
We have other McKennas
we have other
open.
McKennas that are opened. If you want us to open it and be like, oh, what's this McKenna like? We could kind of riff off of Friday's episode and you could go pull an older McKenna. But there's going to be variants anyways because they're single barrels. So there's that option. We've got a Frankfurt Avenue Liquors Maker's Private Select. That one has a strong Maker's 46 stave presence, but with some French Mondial and some Cuvée, and we like those. We also got a Party Mart / Liquor Barn Russell's Pick, which I really want to open that.
I think that's the one that dropped, and the cork popped anyway, so it's halfway opened anyway.
Great.
So we could just do that. And she stops reading.
I think that was it.
Was that it? Well, we've already done the Calumet 10, so...
What is this? Oh, wait, did you pick up a Jefferson single barrel?
So in that Louisville video, if you remember, our last stop was Total Wine, and...
I was tired.
We said,
should we do...
in the voiceover we said, and what do you think about this Jefferson's single barrel? Should we do a pick with them? And a lot of people said, yeah, we should. So I then went to our local Total Wine, and it may even been the same pick, because they'll sometimes do that.
For the whole state, yeah.
The whole state, or at least like Lexington and Louisville can be connected. Anyway, I got their pick because I think they had it on their tasting bar, and I tried it, and I was like, I think Sarah needs to try this. So we have that. It's sort of like in conjunction with the Louisville video. So.
And they do... Bardstown Bourbon Company handles their stuff now. Is that right? Or we're not sure?
Like, there's going to be potentially 3 places if they stick with Kentucky Artisan Distillery, which is in Crestwood.
Well, my mom called me the other day to tell me that because they're owned by...
She's also working for them?
Right. Everybody's working for them. So they're now owned by Pernod Ricard, and they're opening a Jefferson's Experience. This is what my mom told me. So I haven't seen the news article.
Take it with a grain of Pam.
I love you, Pam, and I trust you, but I haven't seen it yet, and I haven't heard anything about it. So I think she would know, though, because it's opening in
her
hometown,
yeah.
Right? So, yeah, apparently they're opening a Jefferson's Distillery Experience, something along those lines, out in the kind of Marion County area. So that's also where Limestone Branch Distillery and Makers...
A little place called Makers.
Makers is Loretto, but close. They're...
In Marion County, though? It's Marion County.
I don't know if it's Marion County, but Loretto, Kentucky, and Lebanon, Marion County, and like, I don't know technically where Limestone Branch falls. It's all in the same...
It's around
I'm
them
not going to
parts.
say holler. I don't know if that's even right.
Around these parts.
But she would know, because I'm sure somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody called her and told her. So there you go.
It's
maybe I have the
Marion
inside
County
scoop.
News.
Maybe
it's
I have the
Lebanon
inside
news.
scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Pam, our new bourbon news source.
She's the mole. She's the one who leaked the information. Like, how did... We're going to get a call.
Yeah.
How did you all get that information? Ooh.
Anyways... yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've been, like, iffy on... If you had asked me 6 or 7 years ago, would we want to do a Jefferson's pick, I would have been all about it. Because, at that time, like, I think that's one of the things that we were drinking on early on in the channel and stuff, and we were into the ocean and some of the finishes and stuff. And I still, I feel like those were the right place, the right time for us. But then as we got more into, like, proof and, I don't know, just, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Mouthfeel? I don't know.
Just developing
moved
palates.
along our bourbon
developing
journey.
Palates.
It's one of those things that we didn't necessarily take along with us. So, but Chad has been adamant that these picks are where it's at.
Can I do my Stephen Fonte now? And his name was James Beauregard Bame. Go see Stephen Fonte at Limestone Branch, folks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what had happened here?
It fell.
Fell where?
Oh, we were taking the thumbnail picture.
The thumbnail picture
for the episode. So I was like,
he was trying
holding all of the, and something, integrity of the bag or whatever. It hit the concrete and went
the concrete floor.
Bunk. And it did this.
Fell from 4 feet high to the concrete.
We didn't do this. This is. The cork coming up did this part.
It broke the seal.
But it officially
so now we have to open it.
Hasn't been popped, but now it has.
It came out a little.
A little bourbon came out.
I want to go home.
Would you quit doing that? It's there for sound absorption.
I use it as ears.
I know. But leave it there.
You guys, he's being mean to me.
Oh my God, Mom and Dad are fighting.
Will you please stop telling him to quit telling him to pick on me? He's being mean. I don't want to drink anymore. I want to go home.
Well, I got news for you. You are home. Also, how about this skylight we had installed? Do you like these?
Someone literally earlier commented, "Close the shutters."
No, it's a beautiful sunny Sunday night.
Yeah.
Huh, how is this smelling like ham?
Not what I got. I don't know. I didn't really get much initially, but...
Like country ham.
Raging Irishman said, let her do mouse ears. Let me be free. Kilco, the light burns us precious.
Oh, we got a little small Chad update. Chad number 2's face and head are done. We are making his body and shipping soon. Once here, I will send both Chad.
Wow, an angel, a true angel. Small Chad is the same scale as small Sarah here. Lil Chad was made in person in New York, and to get Lil Sarah, we have to go back there.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean we can't find an excuse to go back there and perhaps do a hunting video. Amongst other things, maybe we can collab with some other people who are up there. Maybe we can do some shoots at some other distilleries, or perhaps a pick in the area, or something. But that requires travel planning and coordination.
Yeah.
But there could be a Lil Sarah.
Could be a Lil Sarah.
One day.
Hey, look, there's Stan Lake.
Hey, look.
Superman.
And Julie.
Where?
Julie said, I feel your pain, Sarah. Dan is mean to me. And the chat encourages it. I would hate to believe that about the chat, but I will listen to you. I do believe you.
And Jeff Winbush with a super chat here, in this lovely color that I've somehow set, saying, is this a Chaz and Sarah with an H night?
It seems to be going that way.
Who has their magic 8-ball that they can shake? So I feel like all signs might point towards yes.
Derek asked if my shirt is from Whiskey Ambitions that his wife is asking. This, I think I bought at Lux Row.
However,
but I know who made it. We do have a similar shirt. Mm-hmm. It says Bourbon. It's a crew neck also. Mm-hmm. It's black, and it just doesn't have the same stitching, but it is on Whiskey Ambitions.
And maybe a little warmer. I feel like that.
Yeah, the other one, I like the material better. It has more of like a fleece lining. This is a little more lightweight crew neck. And it's blue. I would prefer if everything was black. I like. That's kind of my color.
Here from Dan.
Or lack of color, whatever.
He said, we stopped at Waterfront Liquors when we were in Louisville after watching your video. Stuff was high, but did pick up a Wild Turkey Diamond for $250. Not horrible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you are looking
for something specific,
you are laser focused on picking up something, you could hunt all day in Louisville and probably never find it. Or if you do find it, it's going to be high priced anyway. Or you could go to a place like Waterfront that's their business model. Mm-hmm. Have a bunch of stuff that people are looking for, and the prices are a little bit higher, but they're there. So if you're like, I don't have time to mess with all day and gas and everything.
And you have a number in your head that you want to spend.
And you have a number. I won't go any over this. You go there, you see if it's there for that. And if it is, bing, bang, boom. If it's not, walk away. I mean, I know it sucks. And I was saying this with someone the other day. Like, they're like, it sucks that places charge more for certain bottles. But I say, but if they didn't, then the bottles wouldn't be there. So it's a little bit of like if they charged the normal MSRP, it wouldn't be there.
But then they'd have one or two very happy customers.
Yes. But yeah. So I don't know. It's yeah. What do they call it? Economy. That's not it.
No. Catch-22.
Capitalism.
Capitalism?
Capitalism.
Huh.
All right. Huh.
I feel like it's a little... It doesn't taste like a Russell's Pick to me.
No. Well, let's give the bona fides. It's 8 years old. It was distilled in September of 2013 and dumped in September of 22. Bottled in 22. Warehouse F, floor 4. It's Liquor Barn 2022.
If it was a Warehouse D, I was going to make you go find... Or do we not have any left?
I think we have a little left, yeah.
I was going to
Warehouse
make you...
Delicious.
From 2018. I said 2016. It was from 2018. We participated in a pick of Russell's from 2018. And we have a little bit of it left. And I was going to make him go find it to compare. But it's irrelevant because they're different warehouses. And again, single barrels and all that. This is good. But it's not... It's not great. It's not like a gotta have it, No,
I mean, I would want to go grab the regular non-pick.
I agree.
Version, and might even think that that's a little better. I don't know.
It's just fine.
But
I think it's like the finish. Like, there's only a couple of pretty standard notes up front. I feel like the finish is short and it's a little thin.
Yeah.
And sweet. Which is like, blind, I don't think I would ever guess that this was, I might guess that it was a turkey product, but I don't think that I would guess this. I don't know. It just doesn't taste very standard turkey to me.
I agree.
Bummer.
She does not bobble.
Could you imagine the fun that we could have?
I mean, bobble. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I was more excited about it. It didn't live up to my expectations.
Yeah.
I was pumped when we found it at one of our last stops.
Party Mart.
Yes.
And which is owned by Liquor Barn.
Very excited when we spotted it on the shelf.
Opposite, I think. Liquor Barn is owned by Party Mart.
I thought Party Mart... Okay, never mind. I don't know. Yeah.
One of those. Huh.
I was probably the most excited I got to find something all day. And it's not living up to my excitement.
Well, daggone it, people.
Maybe I'm just putting unfair expectations on it, but...
Maybe. Well, we missed a super chat.
Devin said, guess you'll just have to send it to me and I can confirm whether or not it's fine.
You want to take this one, Sarah?
Gianni NIJR says, you two are great. Everyone seems to wear black on bourbon channels except for Matt. Thanks for all that you do. It's just a flattering color.
Black, aren't I?
Or lack of color. Whatever. Neutral. Whatever you want to say. Yeah. Except for Matt, who wears the most beautiful vests. Thank you so much for this super chat.
I guess
we appreciate it.
Might have to be getting some new vests since he's down some weight. I don't know.
He's looking pretty sharp over there. I don't know if you just saw me spit water into my lap, but it did happen. It was because I was thinking about Matt and his sweater vest, and I just... and this is going to end up on Matt Madness. Great.
Hi, Matt.
Oh, no.
Hi, viewers on Matt Madness.
I just drooled a little. It's fine.
Sweater vest. Oh!
The sound bites write themselves.
I'll tell you what, sir. He's going to have those sweater vests taken in. Because of the pecs. All right.
This was just 30 seconds of pure gold when it comes to clips. I will regret it later.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we're letting you guys down a little bit here. I want a winner.
We want to bring the heat. Okay, where should we go next?
Well, we got to think about this.
Do we? What do you want to see?
I know the Peerless Rum Barrel. I mean, I did have that at the end of the evening when I had it, but I remember it being good. So we could do that. We could do the Peerless Single Barrel, or we could go with that Maker's pick.
What do you guys think?
Okay, we got Makers. We got Makers.
I agree. Makers is my
Makers
feeling. Also, I have never had a pick from Frankfurt Avenue Liquors, and I am curious to see what their... Because it's not only is it a pick, but they chose the stave specifically.
And you know what? I think Matt Porter picture is on the back of this pick for some reason. Isn't that one of him?
No.
No? Okay.
No, definitely not. Matt, don't look. It's not you.
Hide your eyes.
At all. But it is like 3 Chippendales guys. This could easily just
what
be
I think of Matt Porter.
Like Matt and
Matt again.
Degrees and
Matt
I don't
again.
know who's that.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think? Definitely.
None or me. Thanks.
If they don't already have one like that in the works, they need to get one like that in the works.
Wonderful.
Oh, well, it could be you if you want. I thought it was a joke.
Based on reality.
You yelled at me earlier. I don't like you right now.
Oh my God. Dan, Julie.
Help. How do you do it? Tell us.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
Oh yeah, one of them could be Jason from the Mash and Drum. Michael S. says. Perfect. We'll be seeing him next week.
We will. This week, technically.
Tomorrow. Where am I? When is it? Let's see. Interesting. Gunbow Papa D. How can I get one of your picks? That we release those through Patreon first. Sometimes they sell out depending on the yield and the bottle. For example, a few weeks ago we had a Four Roses barrel pick that had like 120 bottles and it was gone.
Plus it's Four Roses.
Like that. So when it's high demand and low supply, and everybody wants one, they always sell out on Patreon.
We got one of these coming real soon.
We do. But then,
and a Kentucky Spirit.
We also have a few bottles. If you go to kegandbottle.com, under their barrel picks tab, we've got a Rebel and an Ezra cast strength pick available there. And then I think that might be it publicly. Right now, we do have a few things that have made it all the way through Patreon that we'll be releasing to the public this week. Now that they've had their fill and there are a few cases left, we can put them out to the public. So that does happen sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
But most of the time, it sells out on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the Wilderness Trail Wheat Science, we had like 400 and something bottles, and Patreon sold like 250 or 300, and then the rest went public. But then when people started opening them and trying them, they were like, wait, I want another bottle.
Yeah.
And you can just see in the Bourbon Bowl how that bottle did. It's gone now, sadly.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew that would have done so well?
Ooh. Okay, good nose. Got some oak and tobacco on there. So this is 1 baked American pure, 2
or pure? Yeah, pure.
Yeah. 2 seared French cuvee, 4 of the Maker's 46, and then 3 of the roasted French Mendiant.
Mendiant. Big Vic's Backyard BS. Sorry, I almost said Backyard Barbecue. That's not right. I should have worn your shirt. I didn't know you were going to be here. How embarrassing for me. He says, cheers, you beautiful couple. I don't know how beautiful we are right now. But thanks. Oh, no,
Okay.
JG, we missed your super chat. This is unacceptable. Chad, unacceptable.
What? Where?
Somewhere. You must find it.
Scrolling.
There it is.
Oh, we sure did. Sorry, JG.
BIB fun for Sarah. 877 mash now. Bib? Bib. I thought he meant bottled and bond.
Bottled and bond for Sarah.
But it's because I
bib.
spit the water. Cute. I should have a bib.
It's true.
But if I have a bib, can it have Matt Porter's face on it?
And then can Matt Porter's face have a bib on it?
And it can be like Bibception.
Meta.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I like it.
Nice.
That sounds like a very expensive custom Etsy order.
It does, but worth it. Worth everything. Spared no expense.
You know what? I wonder if there's time to get that made before we have to go on Matt Madness.
Maybe.
Perhaps. 400 people are watching? Ooh, that puts the pressure on.
I think we've broken the streak here. This is a good pick. This is really good. Yeah, Frankfurt Avenue Liquors, one of our stops on our Louisville hunt. This is 112.5 proof, and it's from October of 21. So this one's been around.
I'm into this.
Been around a little bit.
Someone asked me the other day, like, there's so many different Maker's Private selections out there. They were like, it seems like every time I go into a liquor store, they have a Maker's Private selection, and I can't buy them all. Like, how do you know which one to buy? And I just said, I know, for me, which of the stave profiles that I prefer most. So that helps tell me. Like, if I go in, and it's, again, the Baked American Pure, the Seared French Cuvée, the Maker's 46, the Roasted French Mendiant, and the Toasted French Spice. If it has high counts of the French Cuvée and the French Mendiant, I know that that's for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, whoa.
Oh.
And if it has high counts of the other ones and no Mendiant and no Cuvée, I'm like, that one's probably not for me. I can leave it on the shelf. That's how I choose.
True.
This is just a lot of triangle.
Look at this dinner.
Come in.
This is a lifetime whiskey super duper chat.
Holy
here
cow.
From Dan. He's saying, Sunday is usually family night, so we don't get to stop in as much as we'd like. Glad we were able to tonight because it quickly reminded us of how awesome you both are. Well,
you are.
Stop.
I hope we get to see you guys at an event soon.
Yeah.
We're going to be at Whiskey Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be at the New Orleans Bourbon Festival. That's all I can think of right now. Well, we hope to be at more things.
We'll be in Kentucky. I mean,
we'll be home.
Yeah. We live here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that, guys.
Thank you so much. They're great. You guys should go check out their channel. I don't know if someone can drop the link in the comments. Drop it. Either one of you. Feel free.
Drop it.
Do the plugs. We welcome it.
Speaking of plugs, we're at the halftime mark, so I want to remind you guys that you can use coupon code Bourbonite for I think that's supposed to say 15.
It is supposed to say 15.
I will just fix that.
It would be a disappointment if you... there we go.
You use coupon code Bourbon Night, one word, Bourbon Night, 2 N's there in the middle for 15% off at liquid-iv.com.
I wish I had one right now, to be honest, because I am feeling very, very H-y. Very Sarah with an H.
Oh, my memory is so bad.
What did you...
Someone in pre-chat said they were doing Liquid IV tonight.
It's okay.
And my brain is such mush.
You'll think of it in a second.
Yeah, I'll think
It's not a big deal.
But anyway.
Pro tip, if it's any kind of holiday weekend, if you use that code, it's probably going to be
an extra 5%.
An extra 5%, sometimes even 10% off. So what's the next holiday coming up? St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's
Guarantee
Day.
you it's going to be
20 or 25.
for like
John, thank you, John.
A week or
God.
3 to 5 days around that time, it'll be higher. If you're interested, if you're not, then that's fine. Stay dehydrated.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
John's drinking some Liquid IV tonight with us. So
lovely.
But yeah, we had 1.5 of them today.
Well, I split a half with you, and now I wish that I had the other half because
one,
I have.
They got some crazy. This is turned into an infomercial, but
Jeez,
like honestly,
this guy.
They got some crazy new flavors right now, like that pina colada, and they had a couple. I think one was. Like
I just like the watermelon.
They had like 2 cocktail ones. They had some newer ones that are coming out, and good stuff.
I like the lemon lime just tastes like Gatorade.
It does, yellow Gatorade.
It reminds me of being very hungover in my 20s. Except for, I think it's better hydration. I don't know. Anyways. Oh!
Sarah, how do these staves compare to the butterscotch effect?
It's good, but it's no butterscotch effect. Where is that? Is it out there? Can I go get it?
Yeah, you may.
Somebody else, Tony Bag of Donuts said compare it to yours.
Okay.
It's
on the bar.
I know where it is.
Okay.
Now that you said, but I can't.
There'll be one.
I can't go this way.
There'll be one. Do you want me to go get it?
Yeah, I don't want to stand up.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not that. I just don't.
She forgot to wear pants, everybody.
No, I'm wearing pants. But they were once.
They're hot pants.
They were once Chad's pants, and now they're my pants because they're comfy pants, and I like them. But I just really don't want everyone to see.
You don't want 426 people to.
They're the breakaway ones.
She said they used to be mine. I'm wearing pants.
Pants. I just don't. Yeah, you go get it. Thank you. So let's talk about what I like most about the Cuvée and the Mendiant. I really like the Mendiant. For me, is my favorite. It has like a roasted, like a French chocolate vanilla, almost a coffee note to it. It reminds me a lot of what was the one from last year? BRT? The BRT 02. Those notes of like what I described as like an atmospheric bookshop / coffee shop is what that one reminded me of. And I think that's what the Mendiant reminds me of. The Cuvée is like a Woodford notes, but it's not too much. I think, and that's why they work well together. It's like a sweet desserty with the... Don't fall over, little Sarah. Sweet desserty with the Woodford notes, and it really balances itself out. I think also, personally, I think they have the strongest personality out of the 5 different staves. Like, we've tested...
Personality.
All 10...
Personality.
Like a Maker's Private Select with all 10 Baked American Pure, all 10 Cuvée, all 10 46, and so on. And those were my 2 favorites. So, anyways...
So this is Butterscotch Effect.
And let's say, so again, the Frankfurt Avenue Liquors selection was 1 Baked American Pure, 2 French Cuvée, 4 Maker's 46, so it's the heaviest in the Maker's 46, and then 3 roasted French Mendiant.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Right.
Now ours is 0 of that Baked American Pure, but 3 of the seared French Cuvée, 2 of the Maker's 46.
So half of the Maker's 46.
That's actually our least... of these, except the zeros. And then 5 of the roasted French Mendiant. Because...
We like that one.
All 10 Mendiant, I would have taken a bottle of that.
Honestly wouldn't say no to a bottle of all 10 Mendiant.
Oops, all 10. That's what it should.
Oops, all Mendiant.
Oops, all Mendiant.
That's what, next time we get to do one, that's what we
Copyright,
should call it.
It's Bourbon Night 2023. You cannot take it. You can't. It's on the internet. It is time stamped.
If you take it, I'll just come into your comments and I'll be like, well, that's funny because
you
here's
stole
this.
that. Everyone's saying it. Oops, all Mondiant.
But would anyone pick it? Because because what's another maker's private select pick out there that has all 10?
Unless you go on the pick, that's the only way you'll be able to taste all 10 Mondiants.
It's true. Oops, all Mondiant.
Oops, all Mondiant.
That's going to be the next one. I hope we get chosen to come back again.
So be like, sorry, pick team. I know you really want to do all but we're just going to go all Mondiant. We'll just sit back.
Joe says he has an all 10 Mondiant one.
What?
I want to know what you think about it.
But is it called Oops, all Mondiant? Because if it's not, then why do you have it?
All right, so we got the butterscotch effect.
I'm going to get Thunder Down Under.
You know, on
back
the nose,
on the palate.
They're pretty comparable on the nose because I think they have the same DNA except for the Thunder Down Under has one of the Baked American Pure.
Yeah.
So other than that, they share the same DNA.
Yep. Just took a DNA test. Turns out it's 100% Maker's Mark.
That's right. Joe, the sample guy, says, I keep a pic of the butterscotch effect, like a photo of the butterscotch effect on my phone and buy any profile that's close. So good. Wow.
Nice.
Thank you. I mean, if that was true, I would say this was close. Like, this is one that I would consider. Now, I don't like that the Maker's 46 is the highest, but it does have strong numbers in the other categories. So
I mean, it's doing well.
It's good, yeah.
Oh, Gerald's pouring some butterscotch as well.
Oh, yeah. Coffee, chocolate. It's like coffee-soaked brownies and butterscotch and...
Deeper, darker.
And it's that you can smell the Mondiant on the nose.
Yeah. Now, this was back when you could still put stickers on it.
This reminds me of Mammy's butterscotch pie.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's more of like a brown sugar pie, but it's butterscotch pie. It's just like dark, deep, rich butterscotch. And that's what I think when I think like, when I say like the coffee soaked brownies, like that dark, desserty flavor. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, this is good. Close. This is, yeah, I'm not mad about it. I'm actually very happy that we picked this one up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a good little companion.
I prefer this.
I like the darker flavors, yes, of butterscotch effect.
I mean, not to pat ourselves on the back too much. This reminds me more of a wood finishing series.
Yeah.
Like an FAEO2 type of a deal.
Elevated.
Like, sure. An elevated pick, whatever you want to call it.
That's good. Well, hey, everyone congratulate Kilco Whiskey Musings. Just hit 700 subs. I'm gaining on you. Might even catch up to you before you hit 100K. Wahahaha. I hope you do. Congrats, Kilco. There's another channel that you can go watch and sub if you like. Mammy's Woo Drew, the legendary 2019
butterscotch
here
pie.
For the booze, Woo Drew butterscotch pie incident. It's like the spaghetti incident, but with pie.
William Heaven Hill 2019 Purple Label and Mammy's butterscotch pie as a pairing is seared into my memory forever. When I die and things flash before my eyes, that's going to be one of the things. It'll be quick, but it's there.
Hey, Glenn, we're wearing the same shirt. We must shop at the same store.
Oh, what a goof.
Woo. Well, we spent a pretty decent amount of time here on
We
the
did.
Makers.
We have. I think we should move on.
Should we move on?
Yes, we have 20 minutes.
Okay. So
but
this is the butterscotch.
In summary,
this is that.
If you want something that tastes like the butterscotch effect, go for high Cuvée and high Mondiant. Preferably higher Mondiant than Cuvée, but something like that. And a little Maker's 46 sprinkled in too. Like
a little 46 can't hurt.
I think those are the three. For me, that's my favorite profile of all the ones that you can make. But we've had a lot of private selects in our day.
It's true. That's some from Glenn and Kathy, actually. Speaking of golf whiskey. It's fine. All right, should we return to Peerless? Should we try that Jefferson single barrel?
What y'all want?
Yeah, what you guys want? We'll make the call. Lock in your votes.
I'm running out of water. How have you not drank more water? My friends always make fun of me about how alarmed I am about everyone's water consumption.
Yeah.
Like, whenever we go out, I am just obsessed with the amount of water that I'm drinking. And I'm like, I haven't seen you drink water all night. You need to drink water. They're like, why are you so worried?
Pretty close here.
Well, I think we have time to do both.
But I think Peerless is getting it.
Well, let's do the Jeffersons first real quick, and then we'll do the Peerless. But the Peerless is split. Some people are just saying Peerless.
And other people saying Peerless Rum.
Peerless Rum? Okay. Well, let's do the Jeffersons real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll finish with the Peerless Rum.
Sounds good.
Just a little taste.
I'm going to have to finish one of these so I have another glass.
Why don't we just share it?
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
fix it? Oh, and this is already open. Great.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I don't know what that is.
Bobby Hill.
Well, there you go. Wow. Grant says Butterscotch Effect is great, but I'd have to pick Wheat Science over it. I can't even be mad about that because we blended Wheat Science.
Yeah.
Like,
Wheat Science.
Julie said, Sarah, don't ever watch Dan. His water consumption is about 16 ounces a month.
Oh my God.
When we first, like,
He's
when
a
I
walking
first moved in
tumbleweed.
and we first got married, I was like, have you had water today? Like, I haven't seen you drink any water today. Baffling to me. I mean, I'm not trying to shame people who don't drink water, but, like, it is sort of important to your system.
So really all
I'm gonna put
I can
this in
tell
there-
you is that this is 100 proof and it's picked by Total Wine.
Great. Thanks for the info, Chad.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's do it.
Kentucky Artisan Distillery.
100 proof. Man, we really did this in the wrong order.
Well,
All right, some more water.
if you're gonna water, I'll just go ahead. And...
Drink more water. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're sharing. Oops, I didn't mean to be a hog.
I'll say not much of a nose, but see, that's got a little dessertiness on the palate. Yeah, the nose isn't anything to write home about.
It's not.
No.
It smells like bourbon. I mean, it's not. Yeah, there's nothing specific that I'm like, oh, I love this note about it. It's just, it's good. It's fine.
So, if you guys haven't heard, our rule for deciding to do a pick or, chasing after the chance to do a pick is we have to find someone else's pick of that brand that we like. And we haven't had a Jefferson's before.
I don't like it.
Oh my God.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I need to give it a fair chance and try it when I haven't tried all these other things.
Yeah, for
coming
sure.
off of that Makers is not fair.
Right.
However,
For sure.
I'm not sold. At this moment in time, I'm not sold. It's a little sweet for me.
Yeah, it is sweet. Like I said, it's got a desserty type of quality to it.
But not even like, I like desserty flavors. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's fair to judge it right now. And again,
I like it. And it's, also considering the price, it was $45.
$45 is a good price.
100 proof, whereas normally the Jeffersons are like 90.4. So I like that it's actually 100 proof. It's a good proof on it. Mm-hmm. The price seems right, and I think for what's there, it's a good pour.
The thing to remember also is that it is a single barrel. Someone picked this single barrel because they like the way this particular one tasted, and it might not be what I love. This one gives me hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I need to try it on a fresh palate, but I don't know. I guess I just really want to... I feel like I could probably find something that I loved. Depending
I would
on,
hope so.
I also want to know, like, how many barrels do we get to go there? How many barrels do you have an option to select from?
That I haven't heard.
And I don't know the answers to any of that. If it's you don't get to go there and they ship you 3 samples and you pick one, I'm kind of out. I don't really want to...
Yeah, the whole just, here's 3 samples that will ship you.
I know we had to do that during
type of thing
COVID.
is-
During COVID, I get it. It's fine. I understand. But I don't know. The jury's out on this one.
Okay, that's fine. I'll try to get on a fresh palate. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Peerless Rum. Because we have a super chat to get to.
Great. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sore.
Okay. So, Cletus with a super chat. Hello, Cletus. Says, thought of you guys this weekend as we did Louisville for my birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday. We followed your store recommendations and picked up a Saints Alley finish in Armagnac.
Oh.
Drinking on my new pickups night. Nice tonight.
You get a triangle for your birthday.
There we are. Thank you, Cletus. Okay, the bona fides on this one. It's 112.6 proof. It is Peerless Bourbon finished in a rum barrel, and that's all it says.
I feel like I have like a little bit of a mullet going on here.
Awesome.
Like it's kind of short.
They're coming back.
I don't know what's going on. And yeah, I'm not into it.
Yeah, I was hoping it would give like the brand of the rum barrel, but just a rum barrel, 112.6 proof. Nice label though. I like the color. You guys can see.
The nose is interesting. It doesn't scream rum vibes to me. Like normally it's dark, brown sugary, maple syrup, molasses, and maybe a little bit of banana-y or like almost like a tropical
island vibes.
Yeah, a tropical note, and I don't really.
I tell you who has a rum finish that we like is Jefferson's. Their rum barrel finished was really good.
I like how much of a balance it is between the rum and the bourbon.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious about how you felt about this the other night because, like, I wasn't listening. If I'm being perfectly honest,
Shocker.
We were at a friend's house. We had eaten dinner. I had a pour or two, and then we stayed and hung out. And I was like, "Well, I'll drive, so you continue on, and I'll just play with dogs, and I'm fine." And we stayed for a few more hours. He had this at the end of the night. I wasn't listening to what he thought about it because at that point it doesn't matter.
She was done listening to me for the day.
I mean, as it goes. I don't know what you thought, but who's texting me?
It's got sort of a bubblegum business going on.
A bubblegum business.
Bubblegum business. A little Bazooka Joe.
Do you remember the zebra gum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fruit stripe gum. Also.
So this tastes like, it definitely still gives me bourbon, and it comes across, I think, on the older side. It's like a dark, bold, deep, rich bourbon with some hints of rum influence, but it does not taste like rum, and that's what I like about it. I like that it's just...
You like that it doesn't taste like rum?
I like that it doesn't... Okay. It has rum influences. Like I get like a syrupy, brown, sugary type of note in there, and I like that. I think it adds to the character of the overall pour, but I like that it's not like sweet, syrupy rum.
No,
what do you think?
I like it.
You like it?
I like
it. What was your decision the other night?
No, I liked it.
You liked it. Oh, no, you were like, well, you didn't try it the other night, and I thought you were gonna. I thought it was like a gotcha.
No, I said, didn't I not, that I tried it and I liked it. Yeah.
Joseph wants us to compare it to the Woodinville rum finish. Do you know where that is?
No.
Don't speak with your mouth full of whiskey. You'll drool it, and we'll have to get you a bib too. And who will we put on your bib?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Joseph.
I guess.
Not off the bat. I could probably find it.
I want Matt on my bib to be like catching whatever. Like the picture of Matt on my bib. To be like with his hands raised, like to catch whatever spills. You know?
Oh, okay. I got you.
You get it? It was funnier.
Yes.
It was funnier in my head.
It's usually not funny when you have to explain it, but.
Why is he being so
That was
mean
matter of factly. You would say the same thing to me. I'll go look for that Woodinville.
Don't. I don't. Let's leave. I'm done. Wow. I'll just keep this for myself. Tammy said, I feel a slapsgiving coming. Oh, Tammy. If only. I like this. It's like on the verge of, what do you call, what do I say? It's my oak threshold. Well, that escalated quickly. I know. What's his problem? I'm just here being a delight, drinking the whiskey, talking to you guys. And he's like, shut up. Who asked you to speak? Help. No, I really like this. Actually, this... outside of the butterscotch effect, this might be my favorite thing that we've had all night. I don't know how old this is, but it gives the impression of being older, and that could be from the finish. Yeah, it gives a perception of age, and not too much of the rum influence. And I'm into that. I really like it a lot. Like, I don't like finishes when it's when the finish component takes over the original whiskey. Are you coming?
Trying to find it.
He can't find it. But like I said, we're undergoing some reorganization in the library, so he's struggling. No, this is one I'm definitely glad that we spent our money on. The absinthe barrel was a little, I don't know, it's kind of scary. I've never had an absinthe barrel finish, so I didn't know, and it's a lot to spend. I believe Tammy's asking how much this one cost. I want to say it was around $125, which is a lot.
It's in the video.
It is in the video. I think it was around $125. We saw it the first place for like $130 or $135, but yeah. I don't think we ended up paying that much for it.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but to me, this tastes more like what I would expect from a company to come out with limited edition wise.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could totally see Bardstown Bourbon Company coming out. Their rum finish. Oh, that's a good example. They have a rum finish. That would be a good one to compare this to. Maybe we should do a rum finish flight.
Yeah.
And Joseph will find your Woodinville, and then we'll do it.
Yeah, I found the Marsala. I found the Applewood Stave. I found other ones, but not the rum.
It's around here somewhere.
Oh, where it be?
We got to do
the same place.
A reorg.
Yeah.
But yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the price.
Rum.
The price.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what Bardstown Bourbon Company charges for their finished products, it's about the same as the Peerless stuff. And I agree they're both still in that premium category, but I hear people complain less about the Bardstown prices than I do the Peerless prices, which I find to be interesting. I think it's just a brand perception thing.
I think it's left over from when Peerless first came out with their 2-year rye that was $100.
Oh.
I think it's just left over from those days.
And people were salty because they were like, how are you going to charge $200
because, we were the same way. We were like, $100 for a 2-year rye, we're not going to do that. And then eventually we had it somewhere like, oh, wait, it's legit. Even though we heard that, but no, it's really worth it. And we're like,
but for $100
okay.
in 2 years, you kind of got to know yourself. Yeah. You got to taste it yourself.
You got yeah.
We're going to do this too. Okay.
Well, we got
7 minutes.
Yeah.
If you'll be nice to me, I will drink it.
Man, I thought that broke off. It felt like it broke off. Yikes. Yeah, we'll do all the Peerless here. This is their single barrel. Oh, this is the Brûlée. That's right.
Oh yeah.
I've been wanting to try this.
This is why. Okay. Beware of catchy marketing labels. This one's labeled. It's a single barrel labeled Brûlée.
Yeah.
As you can see there's a little what do you call that?
It's a carafe? No, it's a.
But what do you call? It's like a not clip art. Picture. It's a picture.
It's a picture. Those things. A
ramekin.
Ramekin. Thank you.
It's a creme brulee with orange.
Yeah, with natural notes of caramelized sugar and toasted citrus.
Yeah.
It's a 2022 selection.
So we weren't gonna get it, and then we saw that, and I was like, oh no.
It's 114.3 proof. They got low barrel entry proof.
That was an abnormal day for us. We normally don't buy it.
Oh, wow.
We normally don't buy that much Peerless at once. I think the last time we went really all in on Peerless was the Double Oaked from 2021. one. And then also we've done picks with them, but we're not like, oh, you got to get every single barrel pick. You got to get every expression that they do. We just hadn't been up there in a while. And it was one of those days where it just happened, you know?
Super chat here from Ian Clark. He says, Leslie gave me the water talk too. Back then I did 15 coffees, 2 Diet Cokes, and 3 beers a day. I'm much better now. I'm getting better. Wow, Ian. All right, that's cool. Thank you for this.
You know what? Thank you for sharing, and I'm really proud of you. And you should be proud of you, too.
You should. And then there's Joseph's compared to the Woodinville rum. I'm sorry, Joseph. We owe you one.
Boo.
We owe you one there.
You know what, Joseph? Next time you're in town, we'll have to do it together.
Yes. Is there a party coming to celebrate your 100K subs? Yeah, we're definitely do a live stream party.
Well, I think the biggest party will be when we do the 64 under 100. Mm-hmm. That's going to take, I hope you guys know, just for your
take a while,
viewing awareness, that's going to be like a month and a half worth of content.
Yeah.
That's all you're going to see. I hope you like it because it's a lot. We're going to be doing the initial matchups probably in shorts, in YouTube shorts. We may eventually take them out and combine the
clips, make them an episode.
Clips from each of them to make them an episode, because the first round is 32 matchups. That would be, if we did it individually, like drink this or that, that would be 32 uncorkings. And that, if you break it down week to week, that would be over half the year.
32 weeks.
So we can't do that. So we were like, how do we do this in a shorter amount of time? So I think we're going to do 2 a day for the first round. And then after that, we'll do 1 a day for the next, I think it's like 30, 25, 26, something like that. Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4.
Yeah.
Then the championship.
Yep.
So we'll do episodes for all of those, but it'll be like a daily thing, like our Advent. Yeah. So that's a lot. So I hope you guys like it. That is one way that we're celebrating, because that harkens back to our first video.
First episode.
This smells like creme brulee and oranges.
Yeah, it's awesome. That is the best nose of the night.
This could not be more appropriately named. I was like, dang, we really fell for that gimmick, didn't we? Nosed it and was like, this smells like creme brulee and oranges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tim Evans, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, I read the wrong thing. Raging Irishman said, wow, almost like December 25 Days of Whiskey. Yeah.
Yep.
Except for, I don't know, this year. Oh, should we tell you guys? I don't know.
Nothing's
set in stone.
Decided yet.
We're debating on, you gotta always innovate. We gotta be coming up with new things. So maybe if we do this now, maybe we won't do that.
Dang. That's delicious.
Oh, I didn't have that. Well, I was talking, so.
Yeah.
It's also the end.
That's delicious.
Doug.
Doug Green with the super chat saying, I got nothing. You got yourself a triangle, sir.
That was like a xylophone of tongue noises. That was
xylophone
weird.
of tongue noises. That was my nickname in high school. Is that Peerless Single Barrel a finished bourbon? Asked Danny's Candies. No.
I don't think so.
It is not. It's just a single barrel. Tried and true bourbon. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
The nose is spot on the description.
114.3 proof. No age statement. So it's got to be over 4 years old. Man. Okay. Fantastic.
If I had to rank the top 3 things that we've had tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this. I like the rum barrel finish better. The reason why is because this has a lot of really great flavors that honestly remind me of the rum finish. But it's a little dry on the finish.
Really? Now I'm Mr. Picking up on dry.
The rum.
Oh, you're talking about the rum.
No, I'm talking about that.
Talking about this? I get no dry.
The rum is number 1 for me of the things that we've had tonight.
Really?
And we're going to leave the butterscotch effect out of this because I don't think it's fair.
Right.
Because I want to be unbiased and I...
Wow. Well, okay, you list your
rum,
top 3.
Number 1.
Okay. So wait. Sarah's number 1?
No, number 1.
Okay.
I think my number 2 would be the Makers. Now where is it? Here. number 2. But a close number 3. Close third.
Interesting. Well, I know what my number 1 is. I don't know my 2 or 3 yet. I'm going to have to taste those.
This is your
but
number
my number 1 is this.
Yeah, it's the only one that you were like, whoa. Okay, well, don't get them mixed up.
Where is the makers?
Now they're in front of their respective bottles.
Okay.
You literally just moved everything and then said, where is it? Why don't you know? Why don't you keep track of everything that I do and take notes?
What you're doing.
That's why I married you, to get a secretary. Sorry. I'll stop.
She's being mean to me, folks.
Oh, come on.
Makers is second.
That's what I picked. So you... Okay, so
then,
we just
I don't know yet. Hold on. I'm thinking... I haven't put this in third. I don't think it's that Russell's.
It's not the Russell's.
It's definitely not the
double oak was...
there.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of, like, if you asked me what was my least favorite thing that we had tonight, I respect the double oak's mouthfeel and proof and the finish and, like, a lot of the experience other than it was just too oaky for me. The Russells fell a little flat, and the Jefferson's, it's not fair because it's in a completely different proof range than everything else. So I don't think it's fair to put it last. So I don't know. For last, I think it would be I'm not going to include the Jeffersons. I think that last would be a tie between the Russells and the double oak. I like the flavors of the Russells, but I don't really feel like it delivered on the finish at all. I like the Peerless double oaked for the mouthfeel and the finish, but I didn't like how oaky it was. Yeah. I guess I gotta give it that it had some oomph. So if I had to pick, I would put the Russells last.
I would put the Peerless double oak last. I am putting this officially third. The rum.
Shocking.
The rum. And that's what you did. You did this? No. You did this. This stayed second.
Switch the Peerless, and that's my order.
Yeah, that's really surprising.
Now, I think that yours is really surprising. It is sad about the Russells.
This is nice and bright, but man, this is just typical bourbon goodness.
So maybe I like this because it's a little bit different.
Maybe.
Michelle said that's really sad about the Russells. I agree. We do have one coming out soon. I haven't tasted it since last May.
And I've never tasted it because
He had COVID. So he's never tasted the Russells.
But Jason C. tasted it.
He did. He played Chad on that pick. Hopefully it comes out in the next 2 months. Otherwise we're at the end of February right now. I hope it comes out in the next 2 months because otherwise it's been a year in the process. Don't ask me why. I don't run the facilities. I don't
know. Take a little sip of the Russells. I think we were holding it to such a high standard, and it's not wonderful, but I would definitely put that over that Peerless double oak.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. Well, I haven't gone back to the Peerless since it's been sitting out.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta disagree with you.
Really?
Yep. It has more personality. It's richer. And it has more of a full mouthfeel than the Russells.
I will agree with those statements. However, what it's bringing to the table isn't my flavor profile. So I'm going to give it to the Russells.
I think that we have the opposite logic here. I think the Russells is just too flat. It's too standard. What did I call it?
It's a little boring.
It's a little pedestrian.
It's a little pedestrian. Absolutely.
For me, at least, while the double oak isn't my specific flavor profile, there's a lot of other characteristics. Like, I would give it points on the nose. I would give it points on the mouthfeel. I would give it points on the finish. And there are flavor notes that I do like about it. It has more personality all around. So that's why I would rank it higher, because I think it's just a better quality.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
But you're wrong.
No. For me, it's like taking a really young craft distillery and saying, you know what? It's got personality. It's different. It's outside the box. It's not bringing those typical bourbon flavors. It's got a really unique
That's not what I said at all.
Of thing. I'm just feeling my feelings, Sarah. Let me feel my feelings. It's really, unique and different, and I got to give it points for that. But at the end of the day, would you order it at a bar, or would you order it again after having it? And
I wouldn't order either of them.
The Peerless Double Oak, I'm like, I wouldn't order that. particular one. Now, again, our original Peerless of Oak love, but this particular one, I'm like, I wouldn't order that again. So that's why I'm giving it to the Russells.
Jose asks.
Yes.
But who won the Bourbon Bowl?
All time, I am 3.
He's being a real jerk today.
And Sarah won 2023. Yes.
So 2.
She has won twice. Yes.
Yes.
That's correct. That's correct. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Jose, for asking.
Not being a kind human tonight.
You forgot to put question marks. You just put exclamation point.
Thank you, Jose.
Yes.
Gerald points out that last May is a long time ago. Yes, it is. That is about... It was the end of last May. So it was closer to the 1st of June, I guess, technically. So it's been about, 9 months? Is that?
Yeah.
It's a long time. Yeah. I mean, things get here when they get here. We picked the 4 Roses that just came out this month. We picked last April.
Yeah.
It came out in February, was picked in April, so about 9.5, 10 months difference there. Some of these picks, they just take a long time.
They do.
We wish that they would get here faster, but
out of our hands.
We have, unfortunately, no control.
It's in the hands of the distributor, and when they find it, they seem to find it.
Yeah. Missile-Man points out that we are allowed to have different opinions. I agree. I respect your opinion.
I respect your opinion, Sarah.
Didn't sound like it from the, I just want something unique and different from a craft distillery because it's different.
I was just feeling my feelings. Using a lot of I feel, I...
Well, I feel...
What do you feel, Sarah?
That I liked it not because it was just unique and different, but because it just had more personality from a good quality standard bourbon perspective. Whereas the Russells was fine. Cool. It was just mediocre.
Yeah,
it didn't jet out in any one direction. It didn't have a personality.
The least memorable Russells pick I've ever had.
Yeah. Wow. Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you see a Liquor Barn 2022 number 5, maybe skip it.
Yeah. I'm just sad because it was the one that I was the most excited for that day.
What will you call the RD1?
What do you think we should call the RD1, Tiffany? And by that I mean help.
Hopefully that'll be coming out soon.
We got some emails about that recently, about getting that to the retailer. So, help. What do you think? I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Yeah.
Does not compute. I'm thirsty and I'm out of water.
Okay. That really looks like Wilderness Trail.
Haley?
Yeah. Your thumbnail.
Shauna Marie, Chad thinks that your profile picture in a tiny little circle looks kind of like Haley from Wilderness Trail, which is a compliment.
Yeah.
I think it's too small of a thumbnail to... I can't even see.
Yeah, just from here. I had to put it larger on screen to see it better.
Every time I get my eyes checked, they're like, your prescription's the same. It's the same. It's the same. And I look at things from this far away. I'm like, it can't be the same because I can't see any of that. I mean, I can see a little.
Reminds me of my cousin Vinny. You sure about that? 2 fingers now? I think I need some thicker glasses.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, folks, that'll do it. Next Sunday we'll be back. Don't know what we're doing. Sometimes we do. Most of the times we don't.
Well, I have an idea of what we could do. Did you like this format of...
Loved it.
Oh,
you're not talking to me.
Let us know. Did you like this format of we went on a hunt, we bought some bottles, then we drank the things that we bought on the hunt so you can like watch the episode, see what we got, and then see what we tasted. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Because there might be future hunting episodes that it could work this way. Again, TBD. We will be in New Orleans in a few weeks. I think that is the 22nd through the 26th. That Sunday, I believe we'll be traveling, so we will not be live that Sunday, but we will for the next 2, I think.
Yes.
I don't have a calendar in front of my face, but... I'm pretty sure that's how it works out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be great. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 3 weeks. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see. Who knows? Not me. All right. Great.
Marker.
Okay.
Marker.
Well, let's go.
All right. Let's go.
Thanks for joining us.
Here's the graphic. It says, thanks for watching. See you next Sunday. We will see you next Sunday. And we'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Almost said farewell.
Fare thee well.